Hey everyone, it's LiquidKitten
And Headless.
So we're starting a new series called Destructive Criticism, where we're going to take games that everyone blindly says are amazing, and we're not just going to be saying they're necessarily bad. Well, okay, we are, but
We're not going to go about it in any way that is reasoned or intelligent or thought-provoking.
we're
We're
just
just going to annihilate games.
we're going to complain about them. First one I have with Skyrim is
We really have issues with this menu. You know, it is a nice-looking menu, except the simple fact that everything you need to know is hidden in the bottom right corner.
And
the whole menu is just a black screen.
And I doubt you could have heard us over that music, because there's no options to turn down the sound until you get in the game.
So we're going to hope that this actually works out and we can actually get into a menu where we can, I don't know, reduce the volume. But, you know, Bethesda couldn't be bothered to put an options menu actually in the main menu. You have to leave the game to get to any settings.
Yes.
But no audio settings in there. And there's no audio settings in the main menu.
Nope.
You have to wait until you get into the game.
And before you go, oh, you're just level 9, you don't know anything. I've been playing this game since it was released. I just keep restarting because there's nothing keeping me in the game and interested in the character.
Okay, settings.
Settings, audio. Okay, let's go there.
Let's turn it down further, I'd say.
Well, that's about how I usually do it.
That's about how you usually
Yeah, that's about how I usually... Okay, so before you guys say, but what, this is amazing, I have so many mods on this to make it look like this. I have more realistic weather, more dynamic weather, sharper, bumped textures. I've basically improved everything about the game visually and even some gameplay ways. So, yes, vanilla Skyrim's weather was rather boring. It was the same thing a lot. This water is all crystal clear because you know what? I'm pretty sure melting snow isn't all dark and hard to see in. Just saying. I grew up near Big Bear. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's a place in the United States. Basically, it's like, it looks like Skyrim. Big, giant pine trees, snowy mountains, tons of cold. The weather there was, even though people live there, the water was clear because it was snow runoff and ice, which this game did not do. It did not make it look very good. I even had to change the light refraction to make it look realistic. That's a knife. Okay.
And the amazing graphical effect that they have for snow, the thing that everyone is so awed by, is when wind pushes the snow up in the air and it creates that really cool wisp of snow. And yes, that's cool, but you've seen it in so many places here. And, you know, when you see it in a spot that's completely broken, it kind of loses its luster.
That is true. Another problem. What
The rest of the
is
rock,
this?
I have photographic evidence, which I don't think we'll be able to show in this video, of a tree without a stump. It's just kind of floating there. It's just a stump tree. Now, I know it's a massive world and they can't, you know, comb over everything, but you know, there's a certain amount of quality that you do expect.
And you expect them to at least smooth up these barriers, not just be like, alright, there's a line.
Did you just see the shadow just move and stop?
Yep. That's how the shadows work.
Well, so it's like turn-based shadows.
Turn-based shadows.
Turn-based
The
shadows.
new improved Skyrim. Turn-based shadows. Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. We should probably go somewhere there's actually something to sneak against. Aha! Okay. Aha! Alright. So, we need to somehow...
Did you really see a dragon? We're around here, so I'll go easy on
Dogs in this game are so ugly. Okay.
The kids are so irritating.
Isn't it funny how every kid is the same?
Just this spoiled brat of a kid, and honestly, I think Bethesda did that intentionally to make people want to kill children, so that maybe they can do a game where they don't have kids.
We got rooms and food, drink too. Hard not to.
Another problem I have with Skyrim, they talk about how realistic the world's supposed to be, but if there's somebody who gives you a quest and you kill them, they just get back up.
Yep, ale's going bad.
What is that about?
Yeah, they have quest characters, and in my first playthrough of the game, I came across this quest character who was fighting, what was one of those giants?
Mm-hmm.
And this person, I don't remember exactly what happened, but I ended up trying to kill this person, and could not. I knocked him out repeatedly, but could not kill him. That's just kind of disappointing. I would like the world to move on without that person. Maybe it's left me at a serious disadvantage for the future. I don't know. Well, you must have some serious fire resistance.
Nope. Not at all.
Huh.
I'm just a cat in armor.
Looks like it would hurt more.
There we
Is your
go.
whole body on fire now?
Yes.
Your whole body is on fire. Is your cat the least bit singed?
No.
Not in the slightest.
Actually, I just look more badass. I am here to kill you. I am the apparition of the fire. Please, young smith, come hither. I have a quest for you of great importance.
Go retrieve an axe.
Retrieve the axe. Bring it to me, so I may let you wield it for me.
Give me the axe.
Smith!
It's easy to be ignored.
It is easy to be ignored.
Watch over your back, friend.
Smith.
Whatever you need. Why you smear it
Alright, well,
with and
enough of
straw.
that. So,
Nice and forth.
another problem I have with Skyrim is the magic. I know! How could you say the magic is bad? You can have two hands, and you can double cast it, and it looks amazing. Remember in Oblivion and Morrowind when you could make your own spells? Yeah, you can't do that now, unless you mod. They took out one of the coolest things about being a mage. They made being a mage more plausible. You can cast more than one spell at a time, but now you can't make your own magic. What is up with that? That is just dumb.
And you could even be the freaking archmage of the guild. People will still say, you should go to this college in Winterhold.
Yeah, no matter what you do, the world doesn't care. This deer responds better to me than the world does. If I chase the deer, it's like, oh shit, and it runs, right? You can go freaking like Headless said, you could become the archmage, and then you could waltz up to some other mage, and then
Combat is as engrossing as ever, meaning it's really not.
oh no, there's blood on my screen.
So real. 'Cause I have a computer monitor for a head.
Blood on the screen. Surreal.
But melee combat is remarkably dull. I've
Yes.
played games that do have engaging melee combat. We can talk about Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine.
And as much as I feel weird saying it, I know Morrowind, when you swing your weapon around, you didn't always damage what you're swinging at. But you know what? At least it felt like there was something going on. You were engaging this thing, and you weren't, but this just... I mean, look at this. This is just disgraceful. Look at that poor animal. Everyone knows bulls don't follow you around like loyal animals.
When it comes to the wildlife, I believe Bethesda said that they were going to try to make it seem more real.
Yeah.
You're out in the wilderness, look around you. What's wild out here?
I think there was a fish over there.
You might have saw a fish.
I saw... Oh, there's a fish! I found... See, Headless? You're dumb. There's fish right here.
There's a fish over here.
Look, there's fish!
Do they only exist where there's trying to climb up, or are they actually... in the
I actually got stuck in a rock.
only there just to climb, or do they exist elsewhere? in the
They
ground?
actually, they do exist elsewhere. They do exist elsewhere. But they don't... Not commonly. Let's see.
Are there any fish down here trying to get up?
Wait. I'm a boat.
There's other fish
Oh,
here.
there's a boat! Or there's a... catch! Haha!
Alright.
Okay. Skyrim has fishing.
You can fish like you're a bear.
Moo! Moo!
This salmon just isn't inclined to go anywhere. It doesn't want to go upstream.
See how pretty this water is? That's a mod, so don't say anything about it. Okay, so... And yes, you might be like, huh, well your frames are dropping because your computer sucks. No, my computer doesn't suck. It's actually just because Fraps doesn't get along too well with Skyrim. Because Skyrim engine actually isn't that well optimized. Just saying. It isn't. It requires mods to optimize it. This doesn't make any sense. Okay, yeah, it does. I didn't realize it was a windmill for a second. I was like, what is going on here?
But anyway, no wildlife, and they said things like, you know, the wolves that come out of nowhere and just attack you for absolutely no reason, that they were going to fix that. They would have wolves moving around in packs and being wolf-like.
Oh.
Well, they added wolves moving around in packs, but they still just attack you for no reason.
Yep. Yep, look, a giant attacking somebody. And does she seem to care? No. Because this is normal. This is a scripted event. Everyone knows that scripted events are normal. So the villagers aren't going to react. No guards are going to come rushing out. It's just how it works.
Just these people that were told to be here.
And they're going to talk to me, and I'm going to walk away. Because, is there any reason why I need to talk to them? Oh, there's chickens!
I remember that conversation.
Chickens!
Yes, I was talking to her, and she said, do you want to join the Shield Brothers? And it was either a, I hate you, or I would love to be with you. There's no, I respect what you're doing, but shall I move on?
Yeah, there's no, yeah, I think that might be a cool idea, but you know, I kind of don't want to. No. You have to, that's it. It's done. Yes or no, and then you can still go join them anyways. Oh look, more random wolves of attacking this.
You know, we've had...
Yeah, kick him in the face! Dynamic combat!
They have no settings in the game to disable that. You actually have to mod the game if you don't like that.
Yep. Yep.
Even though it offers no advantage at all.
Oh, and when you go to make a new character, unless you mod the game, unlike the past games, it doesn't say, oh hey, you get this much of this skill as this race. No. It just says, they make good archers. Yeah, that does tell you what kind of stuff they're probably going to get, but it doesn't give you enough information. It doesn't tell you what you want. So if you're trying to optimize a build or go for something specific, you can't do that. You just can't.
Unless you mod the game, in which case you can get some information. It just leaves me to think that Bethesda decided, we'll just kind of make the bottom of the barrel, you know, the game for the lowest common denominator consumer, and because the PC has these modders, we can just let them fix all of our problems.
Yep. Oh, and here's the good thing. Skyrim's amazing wilderness. Barren brown stuff. There's some barren brown stuff. Oh, random people popping into view. And fighting each other.
This is actually... I want to see this.
Pew, pew, pew,
Good thing
pew,
they just came out of
pew,
nowhere
pew,
for
pew,
this.
pew. Oh, you know what it is? Skyrim's become sentient. It's trying to show us that it's interesting. Skyrim's like, no, look, I have mages fighting each other in the wilderness for no apparent reason.
I wonder if you were to go over there, if they were to stop fighting each other. Nope, too late, they're dead. Oh, now we're just gonna come kill you.
You bloodthirsty icemonger! What?
What? What?
What just happened? Okay, Skyrim, everybody! That's Skyrim.
That's enough said right there.
That's it has nice loading screens.
Yeah, it shows you an object that they have definitely made.
And you can make it move around.
Yeah.
Well, here we are! So, this is a new series. What about Skyrim?
Unspoken.
What?
So don't get any ideas.
I didn't say anything! Where's your broom? Oh, there it is.
Alva and we got a daughter.
I do not care.
Talk to her, see what she has to say.
My girl likes to work the forge with her papa.
So, she mentions the girl, but in your conversation you can't talk about the girl at all.
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
I can take
This.
what you need. We'll steal it.
How do I... Ah!
Watch over your battle, friend.
Oh, that's right. This is night vision. what you don't need, because it never gets dark in freaking Skyrim. And in every dungeon, no matter how old or forgotten it is, every single torch is lit in every single sconce everywhere.
And we've actually gone through and modded the game in order to make it darker in those dungeons.
Yeah.
It turns out that snow itself is a light source.
They actually program snow to give off light. Oh, and water inside dungeons. Because that makes sense. Let's make sure nobody dies in the dungeons. They need to be able to see everything. Because in a dungeon, the last thing you want is for it to be dark and scary.
Yep, and even though it's full of the undead, we can't have those undead actually be, I don't know, zombie-like in any sort of way. They're just really big guys with swords that hide in corners of crypts.
Yeah, at least in Oblivion, we had zombies. We had some zombies to be smashing. But no.
And I will admit that the Draugr, or whatever they're called, yeah, they're pretty cool, but
Yeah.
I don't think they're going around lighting torches.
Nope. Oh, here's another problem I have. The enemy variety. I'm pretty sure this is it. Trolls, Draugr, giants, and people. Oh, and wolves.
Oh, wolves. Don't forget the wolves.
Yeah. Wolves, giants, trolls, Draugrs, and people. 5 things.
I really think...
5 things.
I think that Skyrim is trying to make a push to make rats obsolete and make wolves the new rat.
Ah, I see.
Is that a fishing pole?
What?
Is that a fishing pole?
Where?
On that rock.
There's a rock?
Yeah, there's a rock there.
Oh yeah, there's a fishing pole.
Can you pick it up?
Nope.
Can you interact with it in any way?
No. I can kick it.
You can kick it.
Yeah!
You
Yeah!
can't use it to fish?
Can I use it like a rapier?
Apparently you can't. Now what about Skyrim's economy? Can we go buy and sell stuff?
Look at physics! Physics! Okay. Yeah. So, when Skyrim was talked about before it was released, I'm going to quote what the creator said. He said, in Skyrim, you can get a profession, you can earn money, and you can work a job. Okay? How this is going to come across to people, and don't try to say that they didn't know that they were working people's imagination. If someone says that to me, I'm picturing like Eve, right? You can join a corporation, you can make a corporation. You actually make stuff and then you sell it for income. You do that. Okay? You have a point of business, people come to you, you have a station, everything. No. In Skyrim, what does that actually mean? It means you make shit in a forge and then you sell it to an NPC. Even if they don't need it. And, oh, okay, you can make potions. That's not a job, that's a skill. You don't get a profession. Also, they said, another quote, that Skyrim was going to have a realistic economy. Each city would have its own economy that could be affected, that you would be able to economically ruin a place if you weren't careful, etc. That's bullshit. Eve, you can economically ruin somebody. Go blow up their station and see what happens, right? And yes, why I'm going to keep referring to Eve, well, 1, it's a game that I really enjoy, and 2, we're talking about economy. And if you're going to have an economy conversation about video games, you're going to use Eve as an example of what it could be, right? So, in this game, all the economy is this guy has 200 gold, I can sell shit to him until he doesn't have enough gold, then I can wait 24 hours or so, and then he has it again. There is no bullshit economy. Look at that dog! It's just, oh my god. Okay, there's no economy. That was all a lie. It's the same exact system they had in Morrowind and Oblivion. That is it. There's nothing new about it at all, period. Nothing. So, I don't really understand what was so special about it.
And then, if you notice, you might be going around and you might find some homeless people.
Mm-hmm.
Open up your inventory right now. How much money do you have? 3,419. So you could probably eat for a couple years.
Yeah, and I've only done 1 dungeon.
What are you carrying, by the way? What items do you have?
Some arrows, a dragonstone, key, golden claw, a bunch of armor, original ingots, healing potions, torches.
Okay, so basically, you just got out of prison.
Yep. And I already have
You were
3,000
just
gold.
about executed, and you already have 3,000 gold.
Yep.
These homeless people have been here for years.
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 Just hoboing it up.
Yep.
Not one of them was capable of going into their town and opening up the nearest crate and taking something in there.
Nope.
How much is a salmon worth? Can you grab a salmon for me?
I already have one.
How much is a salmon worth? Because they're everywhere. That's not a salmon.
Where's my salmon? Oh, I died. Okay.
So pick up a salmon.
3.
3. So you can just grab a salmon, get 3 gold. That's either 1 meal for you, or you can probably get bread for 1 gold.
So you can literally walk to a river, grab a nonchalant salmon, as many as you want, because they're all over the place, and then go sell them to somebody.
And then you'd have enough gold to eat for a while. These homeless people are asking for a single coin, and I remember specifically in Oblivion, they said that they could eat for a week on a single coin.
Yep.
And they can't catch a fish.
And eat for 3 weeks. Playing this is actually making me want to get Morrowind again. I'm just saying. Like, I'm actually playing this, daydreaming that I could play Morrowind right now.
It's probably on sale.
Probably is, actually. I probably should see how much it is. Oh, Skyrim.
Now, I will say that the world is nicely put together. That
Yes.
road integrates into the ground very well.
Mm-hmm.
And it is certainly a nice place to walk around. Is that a bandit?
No, that's a guard.
It's a guard.
Oh, and I will digress. Obviously, I own it. Oh. Okay. There wasn't plans here a little bit ago. Obviously, I own the game. I do enjoy it, and I often find myself playing it. I'm not saying it's a game I don't enjoy. What I'm saying is, it's not perfect. Too many people nowadays, and the whole reason why we're making this series, just assume that because a big company title is making a game and selling it for full price, that they cannot do anything wrong. This series is devoted to showing that that's not true at all, and doing it in the most in-your-face way possible. We're not gonna sit down and show you articles and crap. We're just gonna get in the game, wander around, and tell you. If you want to argue it, then here's what you do. You thumbs it down, you go find an article, and you link it in the comments. I'll go check it out, and I'll respond to you. If you agree, give a thumbs up and write why. If you guys want to argue amongst yourselves about it, go ahead. Let this video be a place for you to decide who's better about Skyrim anyways, because I know you guys argue about it no matter what. It just requires one person to say something bad, and one person to say something good, and then it's going to just explode. So whatever you guys want to do, you do it. Let this be your how good or bad is Skyrim forum. I don't care. The whole point of this video is just people talking to think about it. I mean, it's fun. If I don't nitpick it, I enjoy it. But it is not the perfect game it was. It might have felt like that when it released. I'll even agree. When it was first released, I had wanted it so bad that I was like, "There's nothing wrong with this game. I don't see." But now that it's been out and I've been playing it, and it's calmed down from being the new thing, I can see all the problems, so they're not being biased anymore towards it. And so, I mean, that's that. There's not really too much I can think of.
They had a lot of features that they toted when it was coming out. Things like getting married. You can actually find a wife or a husband in this game. What does that do? Well, you talk to a person for a while. Eventually, you give that person a ring, and then they sit in your house and do nothing.
You can ask them for food.
You can ask them for food?
You can ask them for food.
Oh, fascinating.
Oh.
I can't get food. I don't even need
And here's the best thing. To show you just how much they didn't care about that part of the game, I've gotten married with a few characters. Do you know what happens every time you get married? You go, and this is no joke. This is literally how crappily they program that part of the game. There's no initiative, no one reacts to you, nothing. You tell them you want to get married, they go, "Sweet, go plan it." Who do you know who, when they get married, their wife or husband goes, "Okay, have fun"? They work with you to plan the marriage. Not in this game, because in this world, that's just not what happens. It doesn't happen. Then, no, it gets better. Then you go to the place to get married. The person who's marrying you, the priest or the cleric or whatever, no joke, tells you the vows. Your wife says hers, you say yours, and before you even finish talking to him, she just walks away in the middle of the vows.
Really?
She just walks away. No joke.
That's hilarious. hilarious.
Every single time I've gotten married to the character, the wife, mid-vow, has just turned around and walked away.
Gotten
And they've
distracted by
never...
something shiny.
She just walked... No, she literally walks out of the building and then leaves the town. And then she disappears in your house. She doesn't even stay there for the wedding.
Wow. Now I'm curious. I honestly want to find a character, get that person married, just to see the person walk away.
Yeah. They just walk away.
Huh. But it seems like for being such a heavily touted feature, that it might have some sort of impact. But no,
Nope.
she just sits at home and you go back out questing.
Fable, right? When Fable, they like to talk about their combat and stuff. Marriage is so much bigger and more active in the Fable series than it is in Skyrim, and they don't go, buy this game and get married! It's just part of the game. Skyrim pushed it as this new awesome feature, but it doesn't do shit for you. It doesn't do anything at all. That's it. That's all. It does nothing. Literally. Completely nothing.
They also wanted to bring in elements of racism. You know, the Nordics are a very proud race, and this is their land, and you know, you could get in bar fights, and if you're Argonian, you might get thrown out of a bar or something because the Nords are racist. It just, I don't really see it coming through. Isn't that a stream that's actually creating water here? What happened to your water? Okay, there it is. Proof that water is revolting. Right there.
Waterfall?
Nothing.
No, there is water, look. But...
Splash in it. Something.
Ah! It doesn't look like water.
It doesn't. It looks like this whole thing should be one giant stream, and there isn't anything there.
Oi, spirits of the water. Oh. That was, come on, that was like the most fun I ever had. Damn it!
Anyway,
Do it again!
the entire element of racism that they tried to add is completely nil, because I can still walk into any town, any bar, do whatever.
Wait, I'm trying to summon the water spirits.
And the Khajiit, they have their little tents outside of towns. That's about it. When it comes to actually seeing something going on, that's it. You might be someone being hauled off to prison or something, and you can, I don't know, interrupt that.
Come on!
You know, when I went to, what was that place, Solitude? I walk in there, there's an execution going on. I think it would be really cool to stop this execution.
Yeah.
So I run up onto the battlements, and I fire an arrow down at the guards doing the execution. And the guy that was going to be executed just gets up, tries to run off, runs right into a person's sword because he can't just jump off the stage or anything, and gets killed. So I try again and again using like poison arrows and things like that, paralyzing arrows to try to stop these guys. Absolutely nothing I can do. It feels like it's their world and they're going to show you what's going on, and you get to kind of walk through it. You can go in any direction, but there's just different things for you to see in each direction. It doesn't seem like you have any impact on the world at all. Considering you can become the Archmage and you can't make any rules or change the world at all.
Fox!
Considering you can
I found wildlife.
head of the Dark Brotherhood, that's the first one in a while. And you can't choose who you are going to assassinate. You can't do anything. You're just done with the quest line.
Fox! I love you.
Oh, just put it out of its misery.
No, I love it.
I think it's the fur.
This is my familiar. Come on, familiar, let's do this. See, Skyrim, I don't even have more fun just fucking around. Oh, hey. I just explored.
There's no way over the wall, though. It'd be nice if you could, but...
I should be able to climb. I'm a cat. Nope. Nope. Cat powers don't activate. Aha! Yeah. Yeah. Aha. I can't jump. I can't.
Hold. City's closed with the dragons about.
I'm not acting suspicious.
I'll come back later.
Travel. You need to
Just smack him in the head a little bit.
We shall call this the River Dryness.
The River of Dry. Well. See, I can affect the world. I stabbed a guard, punched him in the face, and ran away.
I wonder how long it would take for them to forget.
I think they already did. The red dots went away. He didn't forget, though.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people.
What do you say in your defense?
defense?
Rather die? Oh wait, if I just spam click, he can't fight me. Okay, yeah, he can. That's it. Oh wait, I know what to do.
Steal one of the hideous horses.
Yes! Yes! I am the master rider! Nobody can contend with my oh.
I think you just got contended.
Run, horse! 'Cause this is fast. I said run! 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 Okay, this is going normal. This is running. Normal, running. Normal, running. Normal, running. I almost feel like I could just run faster. Oh, and you can't jump while running? Weird. Look, a destroyed house with no back history. Yeah. That's how Santa Claus works. That's how Santa Claus works. Well, that is all I really cared to talk about.
I'm not really inspired to discuss anything else about this.
No. What was that? It's like somebody just like died. And then the horse walks back to the stable? Really?
It's got nothing better to do.
Well, you know what? That's it. There's nothing else for me really to talk about. So, that is how imperfect Skyrim is. Lots of issues. Fun game, but not the holy grail that people act like it is.
Yeah, if you like going through repetitious quests in it is an open world, but you know, that's really its feature. Basically, it has an open world. I think that's about it.
And as Total Biscuit said, Skyrim is a world as big as an ocean, but as deep as a puddle. For though there's a lot of places to go and things to do, there's no depth, there's no personality, there's nothing really to explore other than what happens to be around. There's no true depth for you to work towards. So that's gonna end the first episode of Deconstructive Criticism. If you disagree, I would love it. I would love it so much if you would write why, and then argue amongst yourselves about it, because you know what? You're going to anyways. Oh, and if you want to yell at me, do it. I dare you. Prove me wrong. Link comments, link forums, link things that prove me wrong.
We'd love to do another video.
Yeah, we are definitely actually going to be doing another one very soon, if not recording it now. I don't really know what, but there is more on the way, and more hate shall come, I am sure.